and welcome back. Last time out, we won our first piece of silverware for this season against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. Today, we continue our quest to win 2 more bits of silverware. First of all, in the FA Cup 5th round, and then in the Premier League. We're still in with a chance on both of those. And very shortly, we'll also be having a go at the Europa League. Welcome to Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. Hello and welcome to episode 50 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have games against Bristol City in the FA Cup 5th round at Ashton Gate, and then we are at the Hawthorns for our Premier League game of this particular episode against West Bromwich Albion. And well, nothing's happened since you were last with us, because we did have that episode with the Carabao Cup final, 90,000 in attendance at Wembley for a 2-0 win over Arsenal. First bit of silverware for the season. As I said in the intro, we're still in it for, I think it's 3 more lots for FA Cup, Premier League and the Europa League. So a chance for all of those still to come to fruition. And obviously a culmination of our season, but we've still got to battle away. We've still got a little way to go in the Premier League. About 10 games, I reckon. We'll have a look at the table very, very shortly. But that FA Cup 5th round, well, this is the 5th round draw as we see it. So still a few Premier League sides in there, a few Championship sides in there as well. And also Oxford United, a League One side, still the lowest team still in the competition. They're playing Newcastle, a big money earner for them there today. So good luck to Oxford United. Sorry about all you Newcastle supporters if you've if upset you there. Nothing really happened too much then since you were last with us. I think it is time very quickly for us to get on with the episode. We'll have a look at the Premier League and recap where we are and what needs to be done very, very shortly. Just a reminder, there's 3 from 7 substitutes plus 1 in extra time. If it goes to extra time, it is extra time of 90 minutes. If the score's level after 90 minutes, and then a penalty shootout. No replays in this competition. I think there will be, but I think this is all part of a certain thing that happened that's still got a bit of a stranglehold on the competition. So that's where we are today. In fact, am I right in saying you can put comments down below? But I actually thinking about it, I think it's only up to is it up to the 4th round replays, and then 5th round it goes to penalties? I can't remember. But anyway, I'm sure you'll remind me down below somewhere. Anyway, let's get on with it. It's a game at Ashton Gate against Bristol City. I don't think we've played them before. We haven't. This is a new territory for us. If you are interested in Bristol City, go and have a look at my other save. To Be a Legend 2022. It is Bristol City at the moment. It's a spin-off from our Bottom to the Top series. But we're trying to rectify Bristol City. When I took them over, we're in the relegation zone, trying to get them out of the relegation zone and to safety in the Championship. If you've not seen it yet, go and look for episode 1. Be in the playlists down below. And here is the side that will face Bristol City in this Emirates FA Cup 5th round at Ashton Gate. Castile's in goal. Reguilon, who's in for the injured Hernandez. He is out for 3 to 6 weeks. Sprained knee ligament suffered during the 2-0 win against Arsenal. Romero, Upamecano in central defence. Emerson Royal out on the right. Lo Celso and Holzberg are in midfield. Son continues on the left-hand side of our attacking midfield. Mazulia and Koeman, who is playing very, very well, out on the right. Abraham is in and starts up front in place of Kane, who is injured. He suffered a fractured ribs, suffered in training on the 1st of March, and he's out for 12 days to 3 weeks. So he is missing. Excuse me a minute. Phone's going, and I'm trying again. So that is the lineup. On the bench, Latula, Sul, Dembele, Ali, Michael, Lucas Moura, and Silva. That's the lineup for this one. And Vyman gets the game underway for Bristol City. Swings that out wide. Didn't quite get there. Manquillo, Moore, Sorensen. Some names I don't recognise in Bristol City mode. O'Dowda, who now plays for Cardiff, of course. And the ball forward to Mazulia. Mazulia now. Back to Koeman. Koeman, Emerson Royal, looking for a way across. Can't find it at the minute. Bristol City defending Lo Celso, and it was Reguilón with that shot at the end. Just checking. I thought we might be. Hang on. We've still in extended highlights mode because of the cup game against Arsenal. Just put that back into key highlights. 0-0 as we hit the quarter of an hour mark. 7 shots, 8 shots, 3 on target. Bristol City had nothing today, but they have a throw in. Sorensen, long throw into the area, but nobody there. Koeman comes away with the ball. It's gone right across field onto the left side. Reguilón, Koeman, Abraham. He's hit the woodwork. Sorensen clearing it upfield. Kelso with a corner. Oh, and that's over the top. Yep. Right. I didn't for a minute think it had registered the woodwork hit, but it clearly has. Frustratingly, nothing coming at the moment. Oxford are a goal down to Newcastle, I notice. And that ball swung in from the corner, and they are on the counter. Son. Well, they're not. I'm getting confused now which team I'm supposed to be managing. Son crosses the ball in. Oof. Just over the top from Son. And O'Dowda has had to come off. He's picked up an injury. Groin injury, and Dumissi, Maritza Dumissi, has come on for him on that left side. So at half time, it's 0-0. They've had no shots and no shots on target. We've had 19 shots, 7 of which are on target, 1.41 on the XG, 52% possession. Really, we should be in front. We come back for the second half. No changes at half time that I'm aware of. We've certainly not made any. Reguilón with the throw in to Mazulia. Oof, Koeman heads it over the top. So many chances. So many that we've just not been able to put away. Up in Meccano. Picking that up in defence. Lo Celso to Romero. Back to Romero. Lo Celso. Mazulia. Gave that away as they move it around. Doyle, Moore, Sorensen, Williams, and a bit of a mix up there. Up in Meccano stepping in. Son holds the ball up. Reguilón inside to Mazulia. Mazulia looking for Koeman. It was only a matter of time. Kingsley Koeman, after 49 minutes, gets the goal, which puts us 1 foot in the 6th round. Or is it the quarterfinals? I think it's the quarterfinals, actually. Took 1 step. Just made sure the goalkeeper was committed and put it away. De Silva has the throw in, but he's giving it straight away to Mazulia. Lo Celso now comes forward. He's pulled it back. Reguilón. Son looking for Koeman again, and Koeman gets his second, his 23rd of the season, and our second after 56 minutes. I think it's game over. Resilience of Bristol City for a long time, and once broken, they have had a shot now. Not on target, though. Demisi, and I thought that was going to be a consolation there. But not to be. We have a free kick just inside our own half. Romero to Lo Celso, looking for Koeman, who's now on a hat-trick, of course. But De Silva heading it back to the goalkeeper. Semenyo has come on by looks of it. Demisi, De Silva, looking for Semenyo. Couldn't find him. And Upamecano comes away with it. Hodgberg, Mazulia, Koeman, back to Mazulia. Emerson Royal, and he's been tackled by Demusi. The ball goes wayward. Reguilón. Koeman into the box, looking to get across in. Abraham heads it down and past the goalkeeper. He's 20th of the season, and he's not really played many games from the start, and we are 3 up. Weimann off for Semenyo. It's just been notified. As we head down to change time, Koeman looks like he's either tired or picked up an injury. He's picked up an injury. That's not good. Lower leg injury. No. Lucas Moura can come on for him. We would have made some changes about now anyway. Freshen things up a little bit. Son will come off for Dele Alli. We'll just make those 2 changes for the moment. Smith with the goal kick. Long ball forward. Romero underneath it. I think it was Romero. I think it was Romero anyway. But Lo Celso comes away with Dele Alli, who's just come on. Mazulia through for Abraham, who gets his second of the game. 23rd of the season. Neck and neck with Koeman. And takes advantage of Koeman going off. He's now on a hat-trick as well. 4-0. No heroics by Bristol City, unfortunately. Or should I say fortunately? We are balanced. I haven't realised we were balanced. Normally we would play with positive mode. And Mazulia now is tired as well. So I'm going to take him off. And we're going to bring Andre Silva on for him. As we head down to full time. This isn't a scoreline that's not going to change. Emerson Royal, Mazulia. Emerson Royal. Mazulia still on. So that change hasn't been made yet. Romero, Upamecano. Upamecano comes forward with it. Looking for Dele Alli. Crosses it in for Abraham, who gets his hat-trick. 24th of the season. 5-0. And a 6th round quarter-final draw coming up. Long ball to Dele Alli. And Abraham beating the defender, whoever that defender is there. Taylor Moore. left him squirming on the floor, and Tammy Abraham gets his hat-trick. To be fair, Tammy Abraham did play at Bristol City for a while, and he's come back to haunt them, so to speak, with a hat-trick. And a very good performance too. 39 shots, 18 of which are on target, so pretty much on 50%. 3.71 on the XG, 54% possession against Bristol City's 3 shots, only 1 on target, 0.19, 46% possession. That's a quarter-final, I'm pretty sure, for us. Let's have a look and see who else has got through. And here's the rest of the round results. Arsenal beating Sheffield United by 5-1. A hat-trick from Barco. Aston Villa beating Birmingham 1-0. We've beaten Bristol City 5-0. Bournemouth beating Burnley on penalties. Manchester City beating Hull City 3-1. 2 goals from Chiesa and the other goal from Haaland. Leeds United beating West Brom, our opponents in the second game of the episode, 4-0. Hat-trick there from Rodrigo. Oxford United unfortunately didn't get through. They give themselves a tall task by having a player sent off as well. But 4-1 the final result, and West Ham beating Nottingham Forest by 3-0. Right, we may well come back for the draw for the 6th round, assuming it comes up in due course, and then what we'll do is we'll have a look at the Premier League and table and what have you with regards to the second game of the episode against West Brom. And you come back for the quarter-final draw. 8 teams in the pot, including Manchester City, Tottenham Hotspur, Bournemouth and Newcastle. The other teams are Arsenal. So this is the full lineup. Then Arsenal, Bournemouth, Manchester City, Tottenham, Aston Villa, Leeds, Newcastle and West Ham. All Premier League. All the other sides have gone now by the wayside. Who would we prefer out of these? I don't think it really matters. If we can miss Manchester City, it'll probably be the best. Arsenal, we know we can beat them on the day. We've just got to go and do it. Right, let's get on and draw out Bournemouth, our first out against Tottenham. It's going to be a game against Bournemouth. Aston Villa will play Arsenal. West Ham will play Newcastle. Leeds will play Manchester City. That is the quarter-final draw. Interestingly, if we have a quick look at the schedule now, Bournemouth Premier League game is pushed out of the way for a game against Bournemouth, also away, in the FA Cup. So that hasn't sorted itself out yet. It will be here or hereabouts. So we'll see how that fits in just a few moments. We'll let it right itself, but we'll come back after we've done a little bit of an update for the details around the West Brom game. Well, as you come back again, it hasn't righted itself. Bearing in mind that this would have been the original beta save that we've worked our way through. We've not chopped out of it because this was the original beta save. It looks like there might be a bug here in the fact that it still thinks we're playing Bournemouth in the Premier League, which is fine if we can get an extra 3 points. I'm quite happy with that. But I'm guessing if we do that, we won't win the FA Cup. So I'm not quite sure whether it will right itself. I'm hoping it will do in due course. But for now, it is definitely thinking that we've got Bournemouth in the Premier League twice in quick succession. And I'm pretty sure that is the FA Cup game there. I'm pretty sure that is right. And if it is, then that will be a future episode because Villarreal Chelsea is the next episode. It would have been Villarreal and Bournemouth in the Premier League, but I think it's now Bournemouth in the FA Cup. But we'll worry about that, as I say, in due course. How's the Premier League going? Well, I can tell you that there has been an early game in this round of games. Arsenal have drawn 3-3 with Manchester United, which makes the top of the table quite interesting. We are top as it currently stands. 122, drawn 4, lost 2. those 2 losses against Arsenal and Leicester. 70 points. In second place, Manchester United also on 70 points, but they played a game more than us now. They have inferior goal difference. So if we can win this game against West Brom, who are down in 17th place, then we will open a 3-point gap at the top of the table, which would be rather splendid at this point in the season. With I think it's something like 7 games to go, something like that. Is it 1938? No, what am I telling about? About 9 games to go. So that is how it is all looking. Right, without any more to do, let's have a look at the team that is going to play West Bromwich Albion. And this is the team that will face West Brom. It's Castiles in goal, Reguilon, Romero, Upamecano and Emerson Royal are our back line. Lo Celso and Holzberg in front of them. Son, Ali coming in for Mazulia, who's moved over to the right because Koeman is injured. And Abraham continues up front. Latula, Sil, Dembele, Silva, Michael, Lucas Moura, Bergwijn, Sanchez and Divine are all on the bench. And one thing we didn't do as we get underway was check to see what recent history against West Brom was. Mazulia brought down, the referee's gone to VAR. It's outside of the area for me. I don't think it's a penalty. Oh, there you go. Shows you how much I was paying attention to that. I had that down as being outside the area. Lo Celso, he's put it away. 3 minutes on the clock. He's 10th of the season and we are underway. And could this be the 3 points that opens the gap up at the top of the table against Manchester United? We let them falter. Son with the corner. And Romero heads it very heavily over the top. Knight thrown into Carter Vickers, ex-Tottenham player. Ball goes back to the goalkeeper, who fires that one long. Romero underneath it. Reguilon. Dele Alli. Dele Alli comes forward and goalkeeper straight away saves it. Liverpool drawing with Norwich 0-0 in 3rd place. Some 10 points away from us at this point in time. And once again, West Brom not having a look in. Lo Celso, corner. It's a goal. Upamecano, he's 10th of the season. He loves those from the corner. Near post. Flicked header. We'll see it better from behind. It's always a bit of a melee from the front side. Here he is, look. Gets up. He's jumped up. Got his head to it. Above the defender. 2-0. And looking very good. Mane is injured after 4 minutes for Liverpool. And Norwich have taken the lead via a penalty, but they have taken the lead, and we have a 2-goal lead at half time. 14 shots, 6 on target, 2.22 on the XG. West Brom have done absolutely nothing despite having the bulk of the possession. And we're up and running again. No changes that I'm aware of at half time. West Brom have actually had a shot and on target now, and they have a corner right at this point in time. Liverpool got back on level terms. Salah, that's come back off the crossbar, and Lo Celso getting rid of that. Abraham heading it forward to Mazulia, who's playing on the right side of attacking midfield today. Emerson Royal, versatile, and Son. Unusual for Son. He doesn't usually miss the target like that, but he did today. Manchester City beating Wolves 4-0, but they're out of the title race realistically. The truth be known, right, we've gone way past, or not watching the clock. We've gone past change time. Minson tired, and we'll bring Bergwijn on for him today. Tammy Abraham also tired. Is this an opportunity? We don't have another striker really on the bench. Holzberg is tired. And Dembele going to come on for him. Unless we put Andre Silva up front. Do we make that change? Like Mazzulio is tired as well. And I'm thinking, let's do that. So 3 changes. 78 minutes. Corner now. Lo Celso swings it in. Romero, it's bobbled around and the referee's going to call it back. Question of offside, I think. No, it's a goal. It's a goal. 3-0. Lo Celso fires it in. Romero heads it. Goalkeeper, I'm not sure if the goalkeeper saved it or what, but I don't know who's claimed that in the end. Is it Bergwijn? It was Bergwijn, Steven Bergwijn. A rare goal for the collectors. 82 minutes. We have another corner. Lo Celso. Romero again. Almost identical to the last time. This time missed the target. I think last time must have rolled off of the crossbar, to be fair. Reguilón. Bergwijn. Dele Alli. Dembele. Fresh legs. Dembele's going for it. And not far off. Fires it over the top as we head down into injury time. 3-0 looks the likely scoreline. Easy. That's rumbled off the woodwork as well, I think. Back to Castells. Reguilón. Lo Celso. Reguilón. Romero. Romero fires it up the line. It's all over. And all done. They had 2 off the woodwork. We had 1 off the woodwork. Woodwork doing its job again. So 3-0. The scoreline, 24 shots, 10 on target. Not quite half. 3.43 on the XG and 50% possession against their 5 shots. 1 on target, 0.44. They did quite well in that second half. A little bit better than they did in the first. That is for sure. How does that affect the table? We're about to find out. And with still some games to play in this round of games, none that affect us at the top of the table realistically. It doesn't even affect the European places because Leicester, even if they were to win that game, will still be 5 points short. 4 points short of Chelsea in 6th place. So top of the table, we are top. 3 points clear now of Manchester United and 13 goals. Liverpool are in 3rd on 63. Manchester City 4th on 58. And then come Arsenal on 54. Chelsea on 52. And then Leicester just outside of the European places on 45. It's not looking good. Wolves look like they're already down. Brentford closely following them, but have double the amount of points that they have. And Crystal Palace on 21 with West Brom, who we've just beaten, stuck outside the drop zone with 24 points. So it's looking a bit dicey at the bottom there. I'm glad you're not. Brendan Rodgers not happy with VAR. And once again, we've seen VAR correct the referee decision. What do you think about things now? I'm still looking for clear answers why VAR intervenes. There needs to be full accountability. Blah, 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 blah. Right, okay, so that's the end of the episode. We continue in our quest for 4 bits of silverware this year. We have 1 in the cabinet. We progressed today towards 2 more. The FA Cup will be a quarter-final, we hope, unless the beta version is going to throw a wobbly and we don't actually get there. and West Brom in the Premier League we've beaten. So as far as progress concerns, we've opened that little bit of a gap up at the top of the table by virtue of Arsenal drawing with Manchester United at the top. We'll be back for the next episode. Villarreal and Chelsea, who are currently 6th in the Premier League. So it's going to be a bit of a toughie against them. It always is. And if we have a look, recent times we've lost one and drawn one, albeit we did have a run about 4 games where we beat them in various competitions. But last couple of outings in the Premier League, we've not been able to get past them. So hopefully things will change. It is a home game at least. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspur Again are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. Don't forget our other series, or other 2 series, in fact, From the Bottom to the Top, which is out on a Monday and a Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And To Be a Legend, which is the spin-off from the Bottom to the Top with Bristol City. And that's out on a Saturday and Sunday at 11 a.m. You can find all of them in the playlists down below. Don't forget, subscribe and all the rest of it, because that will make sure that you are notified of any new releases, video releases, as they come out. If you want to keep up to date what's happening on this channel, the other way of doing that is to follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM. Also tell you what's going to be happening when FM23 comes out. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the new episode, or the next episode even. Be episode 51, and it's out on Friday. Until then, goodbye.